Yeah, good evening all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay. So let's start the session, guys. So in the last class, we are discussing about the data, and that is financial data, data analytics project. So let us continue with the same, wherever we have stopped. Just before moving on to the next topic of that one means within the project to move on to the next step of data analytics. Here we have to clearly make a note of, again we have to recollect everything. Whatever we have discussed earlier, we have to recollect. So what are the steps we have done and what are the column names? Yesterday when we are working, we'll remember. But when we are working again today from here, we may not remember the internal data. The data exploration yesterday, what are the second stage we have completed the data exploration, we may not remember. So in that case, what we have to do is we have to see that. So for seeing that here in the Jupyter notebook, again, just you have to recollect yourself. Only you have to execute the first cell. Remaining cells don't execute, just observe, because output also will be available there only now. So it will be easy for you, and along with that you will write every point, right? Okay, this column is having, these are the unique values, and this column is having missing values, this column is having this problem, this one, like that you have done something now. So whatever you have done already, the things, just you can keep as it is, don't modify them, just have a overview like this. When you see the overview, then you can recollect all the things whatever you have completed. Okay, that is nothing but, so here again I'm going to have the DF. This is my DF, and within that DF, this is credit history, and along with the credit history, and yesterday I have done the one more column called as overall income. I have created a new column called as overall income, and after creating the overall income, we have created continuous variables, and for that we have applied the describe functions. And here we have seen the box plot, and we have made a note of each of them, and we also checked the missing values and duplicate records, all these things. Now yesterday we have completed the data exploration. Now in today's class, what we are going to do next one is called as data cleaning. Okay, so in the last class we have completed the data exploration. We have explored the entire data, and we have seen the inside that what are the things are involved. Now we are going to do the data cleaning. What is data cleaning means? Just treating the missing values, treating the outliers, everything one by one. So let's start treating the each and everything one by one. Now how we are going to treat them? Okay, while treating, how we are going to treat them, the data cleaning part, how we are going to do. Now as in the last class, you have asked you the questions in the notepad, so we have written the steps. After checking was completed, now we have to do the treatments. So while doing the treatments, first treatment we have to treat the wrong data, because we can't convert otherwise. So you have to convert something miss, first you have to treat them. For treating them, first we have to replace the wrong data to the right data. Now when you are trying to replace a wrong data to right data, okay, what are you are trying to do? How to replace? How to replace the wrong data to right data miss? So first we have to observe the which columns are having the wrong data. So in the last class, have you seen which columns are having the wrong data with you? What are the columns are having the wrong data? So what are the columns? Dependents. The number of dependents you are having the wrong data. So in that case, what we have to? We have to replace. So here I'm going to take the DF of dependents column. That is first one. And number of dependents column, what are I'm having, dot replace, and I'm going to use the replace 3 plus. I want to replace wherever the 3 plus is there, I want to replace with 3. Why I'm replacing with the 3? Means 3 plus means even 4, 5, 6, anything now. But when I have observed the number of dependents, when I have seen the unique values, it is already having the unique values like this. What are the unique values? Means 0, 1, 2. 3 is not there. Directly 3 plus only is there. So 3 plus means I can write even 4 also. But when I write the 4, 0, 1, 2, 4 will come. 3 will not come. So what is the generally number of dependents means 0 dependents, 1 dependents, 2 dependents and 3 dependents will be there. So here I have to consider this one as 3 dependents. So just I'm going to try to replace this one as 3. Okay. So this is first one which I'm going to replace 3 and above. Okay. With 3 and also I'm adding the in place is equal to true. Okay. After replacing this number of dependents, here comma. Okay. Number of dependents once you have done. Now what is the next step you have to do? What is the next? After treating the wrong data type, what is the next one? You are going to treat the data type. So now you can convert the data type of dependents and also you can convert the data type of what is the another data type we have to convert? Loan amount term. Loan amount term is also basically in the float values. But why it has given the float values loan amount term? The reason behind that is it is having some missing values. Whenever you are having some missing values, automatically the values, if it is numeric, it will give automatically remaining values as also float. So for this case, what we have to do first, we have to fill the missing value. After filling the missing value, then we have to treat the convert the data type. Okay. Otherwise, there will be no use. First, you have to fill the missing values. For filling the missing values, so here I'm keeping the heading called as treat the missing values. Now, how you are going to treat the missing values? Now, which columns are having the missing values? What are the columns which are having the missing values? Yesterday already we have seen that one. Which columns are having the missing values, guys? What are the columns? First one is gender. And next, so how to replace the gender? df of gender. What are the gender is there? I'm going to fill dot fill na. I'm going to fill with what? Because gender is a discrete variable. With what I have to fill? Mode. Either you have to fill with the correct data or when you don't know exact value, you are trying to replace with the statistical value. You are going to fill with the df of gender of mode. If the modes are multiple modes are there, first mode it has to consider. That 0 indicates first mode because modes can be multiple. When you see in the statistics, as I've told you, modes can be multiple. Whenever you apply the df of any column dot mode, you will get the index name also along with that index name. For mean and median, index name will not be visible. For mode, index name also will be visible. Okay, this is df of gender. What is the next column? Married. Married also we are having some missing values are there. For married missing columns, what we are going to do? Means again I'm going to replace with the mode only. Married. What are the married column is there? I'm replacing with the missing values with the mode. Okay. After replacing with the mode of missing values, okay, with the mode, what is the next one? What is the next column which is having the missing values? Dependents. So df dot is null dot sum. Which are the columns are having the missing values? Here we can see gender, married. Next one is dependents. So now dependents is which type of column? It is a discrete count. So since it is a discrete variable, with what I have to replace? Again with the mode only. In the same way, I'm replacing for that one also with the mode, the number of dependents. Okay, the number of dependents, what are the number of dependents are there? I'm trying to replace with the mode. Okay, okay, done. Next, what is the next one is education. Education is not having any missing values, no need to replace. Next one is called as self-employed. Self-employed also comes under categorical variable. So again, I'm going to replace with the self-employed. For self-employed also, I'm using the same logic, filling with the mode. Done. Next, loan amount. Loan amount, when it is missing values are there, here I'm not going to use this loan amount. I don't want to fill with the any statistical value because loan amount is one of the main parameter within the loan data. Salary, loan, these two will be directly relevant. So I can't take the risk within this. For example, if the person gender, instead of the gender male was replaced with the female, any problem is no, because loans are not dependent on the gender. Or married and dependent, self-employed, these are having the less importance. But whereas loan amount term, credit history, particularly credit history, if a persons are not having a good credit history, but due to the mode, if I have replaced with the good credit history, what happens miss? Now it will be leading to a wrong analysis. So I can't take the risk in these three cases. That is with respect to loan amount and loan amount term and all these three in the three different cases, I can't take the risk. So since I'm not able to take the risk in these three of them, so here what I'm going to do for these three means, for these three, I'm going to apply the drop NA. For remaining things, I'm going to apply the drop NA. For which one it is possible, for that one I'm applying. For remaining all of them, I'm going to apply the drop NA. Okay, I don't want to consider the missing values. Okay, here the point is clear. That is the reason I asked you to understand the business problem. Could you please explain me how, why you are not taking the risk on this to treat them, sir? Here, Govardhan is asking a good question. That question is related to the business problem. Here, always remember, guys, data cleaning is purely not only the Python code or anything. Data cleaning will be decided based on the business problem and the scenario. Okay. So here, what are the business problem is there? So the business problem is loan. Now, first you should know what is meant by loans. Loans means we are going to give to a person some money, and that person, whatever the loan amount he has taken, he has to repay that amount. Now, for example, let's take an example like this. In my mind, I will think loan amount is missing. For example, the person is loan amount, we don't know how much loan amount it was sanctioned earlier or rejected earlier. Also, we don't know. But assume that loan amount we don't know. But instead of the person is loan amount without knowing, remaining people average value I have filled. For this particular person, I have filled. For example, on that particular day, one person has applied for 5 lakhs, one person has applied for 10 lakhs, one person has applied for 2 lakhs, like this. Average, it was applied as 5 lakhs. Okay, loan was sanctioned for 5 lakhs. One person, we don't know what is the loan amount, but now if I replace with the 5 lakhs, what happens? His salary might be more, his salary might be less. Even 5,000 people also will come and they'll apply for the loan. For those 5,000 people's salary, are we going to give the 5 crores loan? If you give the 5 crores loan for the 5,000 people, when they have to repay the loan from their monthly salaries, is that possible? No. Now, just similarly, I want to replace with the mean. So I don't know their income. Without income and blindly what is the loan amount was given for them or rejected for them, how I can replace? So in the entire loan amount, for example, you went to a bank and you are asking the bank will ask you the first question, what is your name? Now you are going to say your name as Mahesh Babu. Assume your name is Mahesh Babu. Whether based on your name they are going to give? If your name is Mahesh Babu, they will give? No, right? On what criteria they will give the loan? Instead of giving a wrong value, instead of giving the Mahesh, your actual name is SRK. But instead of saying SRK, I have told the Mahesh Babu. What happens? Nothing. There is nothing difference will be there. Now, I told that instead of I got not married, but I told married. Something like this. What happens? Nothing but much difference will be there. But coming to the exactly the main amount of loan, what is the main criteria for the getting the loan? Means income. Based on my income, the loan amount will be decided. Now, if I go to the bank and the bank people has asked how much loan you want, sir, means I have not told the answer. Sir, I will not tell the answer, miss. Then without telling that answer, how they will identify that one? On that day, how many people has applied for the loan, and those loan will be replaced with whatever I require? No, right? So the point is clear. So in the entire loan process, which is the most important criteria will be there, means loan amount and what is your income and your credit history. These are the three important points. Major important points are these three. First one is loan amount. Second one is based on the loan amount and the term. For example, I am selecting the 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs, I have selected the loan, but I have chosen the 5 months only. As 5 months. In 5 months, I want to repay the 5 lakhs. Then monthly, how much EMI I have to pay? 1 lakh rupees minimum. The principal amount is 1 lakh along with the interest amount. Okay. If I take the same 5 lakhs for 10 months, monthly, how much I have to pay? 50,000. If I take the same 5 lakhs for 20 months, how much I have to pay, miss? 25,000. Now assume my salary is 1 lakh rupees. My salary only 1 lakh. Now if I take for 5 months, my entire salary I have to pay for the bank only, na? Then what I have to eat? So banks will not give that one. So now in the case of 10 months, what happens? Every month they'll cut the amount of 50,000 from my bank account. What are the salary I'm getting? The salary 1 lakh will be credited, in that 50,000 they'll take. Right? Now, so here loan amount is important along with the loan amount term is important. Plus credit history along with the income. These four are going to play a major role in the loan. And particularly for housing loan, property area location also is important. Okay, for property loan. Okay, other than property loan, wherever you are located, that is not a problem. But for property loan, that area also important. So for example, one house is there in Hyderabad, one independent house is there within Amirpet. 1 crore means common. 1 crore house is common in Amirpet independently. But the same 1 crore in a village, if you go into a Indian villages, okay, very small village, there 1 crore house means it is somewhat costly, right? Now, what happens, sir? If it is costly means what happens? Now, for example, if the person is not repaying the loan, the banks has to sell that house, right? In Amirpet, selling the 1 crore house is very simple. But in the same village, 1 crore house they have to sell means comparatively less number of people will be coming for the purchasing. So for banks, now that is the reason business problem is important. Why I will tell you, miss, once you understand about the loans only, you will understand about the importance of loan amount term, credit history, and along with the property area with low overall income. Income is more important in the loan. First priority is income. Based on your income, loan amount will be decided. How much is your income? Based on that loan amount. And loan amount and loan amount term. Okay, these two will be decided based on your income, according to your income. So if your income is 1 lakh rupees, how much EMI you can pay? Miss 60,000 EMI you can pay. 60,000 EMI will come for which loan amount for which term? They'll check. And accordingly they will give. So loan amount and loan amount term along with the credit history with overall income and property area, these four are going to be the major things in the loan data. There we can't take the risk. Is the point is clear? Now, if you are coming to the gold loan, Okay, I think some of you might be familiar with the gold loan. Now, what is meant by gold loan, guys? Keeping some gold in the bank and taking the money on that is called as gold loan. Now, when you have given the some gold to the bank, first they have to check the whether it is a genuine gold or it is a fake gold, right? They have to check that one. Now here there is called as gold check is the column name. First person they have done the check. Second person check. Third person check. Fourth person no. Fifth person none. Like this is there. Okay, null value is there. Now are you going to do what in that case? Are you going to fill that one with the mode? Gold check was, since for others it was done, so this one also is done, and you are going to fill. Now suddenly if you have filled like that and that loan, that particular gold only was not checked, checking was not done, what happens? Automatically bank will get the problem. Is the point is clear? So in the gold loans, gold check column is more important. Here it is not important, but there it is important. So like that, once we have to understand the business problem and then we have to do the data cleaning accordingly. And now we are going to write like this: df is equal to df dot drop na. For remaining all the things, you do the drop. Okay, like this we are going to treat the missing values. And after treating the missing values, once again I am going to check, is there any missing values miss? There is no missing values now, because all of them I have cleared. For remaining things I have dropped automatically. Right? Is the points are clear? Everyone? Govardhan, is your question is also clear? Done. Next. Now, after treating the missing values, now I'm going to treat wrong data type. Treat wrong data type. Wrong data type. Now, which columns are having the wrong data type now? After this. Now I'm going to check the wrong data type. Which columns are having the wrong data type now? Miss, one is dependents column. So dependents column, I'm sorry, wrong data type. Dependents column, which is in the string format. So this one I'm going to convert to as type of int. I'm going to convert this one to int type. Number dependents I have converted to int type. And similarly, what is the other column we have to convert? Loan amount term. So loan amount term is the second column which we have to convert. So loan amount term. This one also I'm converting to int type. That one was converted to int type. This is also converted to int type. Okay, just you have to write as type of int. Now it will be converted to int type. Now these are called as warnings. So every time you will get some kind of warnings whenever anything was upgraded to the new one. If anything was upgraded, you will get the warnings. Otherwise, you will not get the warnings. And if you don't want to see the warnings, what we have to do? Import warnings, warnings dot filter ignore. Simple filter, just ignore. Right? You can write even that code and you can execute so that you will not see the any kind of warnings in the future. Future warnings will not be visible. Okay. Now treating the wrong data is completed. Wrong data type is completed. Duplicates. Anyways, duplicates are only not there. So no need to treat the duplicates. And treating the missing values are completed. Now what is balance left is treating the outliers. Now left was is treat the outliers. How to treat the outliers. This is the point. Now how we are going to treat the outliers means here first we are going to understand the outliers are available or not. Means yes, available. For which columns outliers are available? Overall income is also available, loan amount also available outliers. Now what we are going to do in this case, tell me guys, if some person is having overall income is very high, okay, when compared to others people, their income is high. For example, HDFC Bank is there. One person, a normal person who is getting monthly salary of 25,000, they'll apply for the loan. A person who is getting monthly 50,000, they'll apply for the loan. A person who is getting monthly 10 lakhs also will apply for the loan. Of course, their loan amount is required. These people loan amount is different. The person who is getting monthly salary of 50,000 per month, their loan amount will be around 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs for purchasing a house. The person who is getting monthly only 10 lakhs. Monthly 10 lakhs means his annual salary is 1.2 crores. Obviously, he will also stay in that 10 crores property, right? So who is getting the higher income? Obviously, they will apply for the higher loans. Who are getting the less income? They will apply for the less amount of loans. Now, in this case, in the reality, do you think that high amount of people will come to the banks or not, miss? Possible or not possible? Possible. It is a wrong data or genuine data? It is a wrong data or genuine data? It is genuine data only. So now if a person comes to the bank and he says that my salary is 1 lakh 10 lakh rupees, no, you are considered as an outlier. I'll replace you as a 1 lakh only. Though your salary is 10 lakhs also, we'll consider your lakh is 1 lakh only as our upper limit, and based on that only we'll provide the loan. Are we going to say like this? No. So for 10 lakhs people, according to that, they'll provide the loan. So now in this case, tell me what I have to do with the outliers according to you. What I have to do with the outliers? Should I replace them? No. What I have to do? Retrain the outliers. That is the option. So in this case, we have to retrain the outliers within the income column. Now, what about the loan amount column? The higher the income is, obviously loan amount also will be higher. So in this, that is also genuinely possible. This is also really possible. Now in this case, what we have to do, the outliers means we have to retrain. Retrain means keep them as it is. The meaning is keep them as it is. Don't need to modify anything. Don't do anything is called as retrain. Is the point is clear? Now, next, treat the outliers are completed. Now, what is the next one was left in the data cleaning is drop the unimportant columns. Which is the unimportant column in this entire data set means loan ID, because every row is having one value. So there is no use of that particular column. So drop the unimportant column. Here you can drop, or before itself you can drop. That is not a problem. That column only will not be considered for our analysis purpose. So what I'm going to do is df dot drop and columns is equal to, what is the column name? That is loan ID. This is the column I'm going to drop. This also comes under data cleaning, and with in place is equal to true, and I'm dropping. Okay. Now, so once dropping was completed, everything was completed. Now I'm going to print my DF. So this is my final DF. This is my final data, which is clean data. Okay. Is the point is clear for everyone? Where credit history I'm having in the text only, everything is clear, guys. Anyone has any questions? Yes, if you are having any questions, you can ask. Uh, as you said, when there are outliers, it will affect for us for doing the analysis. Absolutely. When outliers are wrong values, but outliers are genuine values, we have to keep them, right? And we have to analyze now, right? If it is a wrong, then it will be impacted. If it is real, we have to keep and we have to analyze. If possible, Okay, to be more simplified, outliers data will separate them. With outliers will separate them. Without outliers will separate the data. Okay, we'll give the name as df1 and df2. This one as df1 and that is outliers data as df2. Let's separate them. After separating the outliers df1 and df2, for df1 only, let us calculate, means without outliers, what is the average loan amount? With outliers, what is the average loan amount? Let's calculate in that way. Is that fine? Clear, guys? Now, let's start with the next one called as skewness. We are having the skewness also, as two columns are having the skewness. Now, what we are going to do in this case means nothing. Why, sir? Because it is a descriptive analytics project. For inferential statistics project only, we have to do the conversion. For descriptive analytics project, no need to do the skewness, no need to transform the data to normal distribution. Why, sir? Because in the descriptive statistics projects or what are the data analytics projects, whatever we are doing the analytics, in this nowhere we are going to use the Z test or T test or anything. Points are clear? So no need to transform the data. So this is a clean data. Now, once the clean data is there with you, now what you have to do? What you have to do now? Data analytics. Now, as one of the student is asking, how we can know it is a data descriptive statistics project or inferential statistics project means that is question. In the question they have test asked you anything related to something test do the hypothesis testing or test the data or do like this and wherever they have mentioned any hypothesis testing or some kind of level of significance, these words they have given in the business problem. Is the point is clear? So how you can know that whether it is a descriptive or whether it is this one means in this way. In the business problem, it will be clearly given. In the business problem, they ask you to do the testing. Okay, test or test whether the average income for this particular bank. Okay, their average income is more than 30,000. Okay, they want to check this one, then you are going to do the inference statistics. Particularly if they ask you to do apply the inference statistics only, we are going to do. In the business problem, if they have not mentioned miss inference statistics, we are not going to do. Now the fourth step, what is the step number 4? Is called as data analysis. It is not data analytics, it is data analysis. Now, what is difference between the data analytics versus data analysis means complete data analysis is called as data analytics. Individually, you are observing one is called also data analysis. All your observations at the end of the project, you will say, na, it is called as data analytics. Till the end, it is called as data analysis only. Every day you will analyze something, 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 something. On the last day, whatever you are going to confirm, right? That is data analytics. The entire data analysis is called as data analytics. Is the point is clear? Now let's start with the step 4 called as data analysis. Now data analysis should be applied on the clean data or unclean data means it has to be applied only on the clean data. Now I'm going to do the data analysis here. Now here I'm having the data like this. Now my analysis starts. What is analysis? Analysis means it's a combination, it is a univariate analysis and bivariate analysis, multivariate analysis. It's a combination of measures and plots. It's a combination of measures with plots. Here you are having the univariate measures are available, bivariate measures are available, and multivariate measures are available. Similarly, univariate plots are available, bivariate plots are available, multivariate plots are available. So we have to apply all these varieties. Every variety we have to do. How? Means majorly the data analysis is a combination of this one. Here, how we are going to do the data analysis means applying the questions, applying the various questions on the data set, applying various questions or logics, logics on data set. Okay, applying the various questions or logics on the data set is only called as data analysis. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Yes or no? Now, how to frame the questions? That is the point. Okay, from where we have to start, how to frame the questions. Now, let me show you with an example here. Okay, this is the example. So here for this data set, I want to apply some questions. Now, how I am going to apply the questions? I'll start with the individual column first. Individual column first is called as univariate first. I'll calculate the univariate measures. I will also calculate the univariate plots. First, I'll complete univariate. After completing the univariate, I will go with the bivariate. After completing bivariate, later I will apply the multivariate. Now, my question number one. First question starts with the first column, gender. Now, in the gender, what is the measure? First, I'll apply the measure. What is the measure on the gender means mode. Which gender people applying more for this housing loans for this particular bank? That is my question number one. How to check the answer? DF of gender value counts. Sir, already we have checked earlier, no sir. That is data exploration. You have done the data exploration on the unclean data. Now you are doing the data analysis on the clean data. Data exploration will be done on the raw data. Data analysis will be done on the clean data. There is difference. That answer, this answer will not be the same. Okay. So here, first question, what is my first question is, I'll start framing the questions. See, I will write in the notepad the questions. What are the questions I am having in my mind? I will write all the questions for this data set. Question number one, which gender people? You have to tell me the answer. How you are going to apply? You tell me the answer. But I will write the question only here. Question one. What is the question is? Which gender people? Which type of gender people are applying more? Applied more. This is question number one. Sir, instead of applied, approved means they have got the loan also as yes. That is bivariate. If you combine two columns, it is comes under bivariate. So I will not go to the bivariate now. I'm working only in my mind one single column only. With the single column, what questions I can frame? Without taking another column, in this single column only, what I can frame? Question number one is which gender has applied more? That is question number one. What are the genders are available? Genders are available. So what are the genders are available is the next question. In this particular bank, what genders are there or which gender people has applied more? First question was completed. Okay. Question number two. I'll go with the second column. First in this column, can I apply any other questions? By only that column, without considering any other column, can I apply? I'll think like this. No, it is not possible. One question was completed. And if I think also, second question I'm not getting in this particular column. Now I'll go to the second column. So whether married people or more unmarried people has applied the more for the loans is for this question. Sir, but how you get the answer means value counts is the number wise. To present to others, count plot. For presenting count plot, for my checking it is value counts. First I'll check in the value counts. If the value count says that both are same, then I no need to present now. Then it is becomes the important observation or unimportant observation. It is a unimportant observation. When it is unimportant observation, why the count plot? Because I'm not going to present, right? When I don't want to present, what is the use of count plot for me? What I have to do with that count plot? So first I'll check with the df of gender, and in the gender I'll take with the dot value counts. When I apply the value counts, more number of males are there when compared to females. Now, whether it is an important observation or not unimportant means it is important for me. Since it is important, I will apply the count plot, and count plot I'll keep for my presentation. In the count plot also I'll get the same answer now. Males are 434, females are 93 or 95. Same answer I'll get there also. Males will be big bar and females will be less bar. There also answer is same. But what is the difference means this is used for my purpose. Plot is used for showing to others in the PPT. In the PPT, I will bring the count plot and I'll say that, sir, in the males and females, more number of males are applying for the loans in the reality. Okay. What I have to do with that business problem? How they will develop the business from this means, so they are going to approach wherever the males data is more, wherever the male data is more, they are going to approach the male data, I mean males, and they'll ask for the bank loans. I mean, are you interested in this particular loans? And they are going to do the marketing more for the males comparatively. Is the point is clear? Now, one of the student is asking the question, sir, but total number of records are 614, but when you do the 435 plus 95, it is 529 only now, because you have dropped the missing values, right? After dropping the missing values, the clean data consists of 529 records only. Okay, drop NA you have applied, right? Done. Next. So like this, you are going to check. Come to the next second column. What is my second column? Called as married. In the married, what is the question I can apply? Many people has got married or not. That is the question. For that, I'll get the answer. Okay. Now, next third question. What is the third question? Dependents. More number of people are having which type of dependents? How many dependents are there for many people who has applied for the loans? And next I will see with the from the education point of view, which one are having the more. Similarly, self-employed, which one are having the more. And next one is loan amount. For loan amount, it is a continuous variable. Now what I'm going to check here is in terms of what is the average loan amount, what is the minimum loan amount, what is the maximum loan amount. These are the three things: minimum, maximum, and average. Majorly we'll focus on these three. So how you are going to get that one is df of loan amount dot describe. Okay. Next question. More number of people are applying for the which type of loans? Means as a term. Okay. Loan amount term will be how much? More number of people are applying for the which type of loans means more number. I'm going to get the value counts for the loan amount term. And credit history. More number of people are having the good credit history or bad credit history, and followed by property area, followed by loan status. Again comes to the overall income. There again I will apply the describe function. Like this, for each and every one column, one question I'm going to apply. Total how many questions? 11 columns are there. 11 questions are completed. First 11 questions are completed. In this, which one I have observed importantly, for that I'll create the plot, and that plot I'll keep in the PPT and I'll show. Which one is okay, there is no much difference. That one I'll ignore. For that I'll not even create the plot. For continuous variable, I'll create the histogram. For the count discrete variables, I'll apply the count plot. Univariate plots are histogram and count plot. Sir, what about the box plot? Box plot is used for outliers, already completed. Now there is no more use of box plot. Now only use is histograms and along with the count plot. Histograms are applied on the continuous variable, box count plot are applied on the discrete variables. Points are clear? Everyone? Right? So 11 questions are completed. For one column, one measure along with the one plot. Which measure has given you the importance? That plot only you have to create. Others you don't need to create. right? This is only your assignment, guys, after the class, which you have to do. You have to do from here. Now, next, coming to a combination of two columns. Now let's start with the two columns, a combination with the loan status. Between the gender, how many people married, not married, I don't want. Gender versus loan status, everything connection to loan status. Within the loan, how many people has got approved the loan? Yes, and how many gender people has not got the loan? Means in which criteria people are getting the more? Means how I'm going to get that one? By using the PD dot cross tab. I'm going to apply the cross tab between the gender, similarly comma DF of loan status. I will apply the like this, comma margins is equal to true. Now see, herely I can see total females are 95 are there. In that 61 people has got the loan, and out of 434, 305 people has got from the female. Now if I want their percentage wise, okay, to check their percentage wise, here I can divide with the normalize. So here I'm writing with the normalize is equal to true. So can you see? So total out of 100%, 82% of the males are there and only 18% of the females are there. Out of 82% of males, within the males, how many people has got the approval? Miss 57%. Within the females, 11% only has got the loans. Is the point is clear? 11% of the females and 57% of the males has got the approval, and 6% of the females has got rejected, and 24% of the females has got, sorry, males has got rejected. What is this normalize is equal to true means? It is going to divide the data with the total. See here, what is this total here? 529. Now if I write here normalize is equal to true, what happens? Normalize is equal to true means it is just dividing by 529. That is nothing but earlier what is the value you are having? See guys, what is the meaning of normalize is equal to true means just it is dividing by the length of df. Literally it is dividing in the back end length of df, nothing else. Normalize is equal to true means which is meaning is dividing by the total number of records. That is the meaning of normalize is equal to true. Okay. If you write normalize is equal to true, you will get like this. Now here bivariate, I'm going to apply the bivariate. That bivariate between the gender versus loan status. I'm not going to apply the gender versus married because gender versus married will not give me any importance. The relation is with the gender to loan status, married to loan status, number of dependents to loan status, education to loan status, self-employed to loan status, loan amount to loan status. Now, how to check the loan amount to loan status? This is a continuous variable. This is a discrete variable. Now, in this case, what you are going to do is group by. So when one continuous, one discrete is there, you have to apply group by. When two discretes are there, you have to apply the cross tab. Okay, is the point is clear? One continuous, one discrete. What we have to apply? Group by. Two discrete. What we have to apply? Cross tab. Clear guys? Next, see, for example, I'm having the loan amount. It is a continuous variable. Loan status is a discrete. So since one continuous, one discrete is there, I'm applying the group by function, that is df of group by and loan status And so first it will create the groups yes and no's. In the each group, I'm going to take the loan amount dot describe or mean. If you apply mean, only mean you will get. But when you apply the describe, you will get the for each of them in the no's what is the everything. Yes also. But here I have got in the like this, but I don't want like this. I want column wise. So just I'm applying the dot transpose. When I apply the dot transpose, so within the people who has got the loans, what is the average loan amount they are applying? What is the average loan amount? Miss 143.79. The people who has got rejected the loan amount, it is 150. Whether it is an important observation for you? Any important observation is there? No. Both are almost same. There is no much difference. So the people who are getting the loans, their loan amount, they can be less loan amount or more amount. Any type of amount can be rejected. Any type of loans can be rejected. Now, minimum loan amount to maximum loan amount. So the people who has got the loan amount also $700,000, that people has got the loan $570,000, $570,000 also rejected. So the higher people who are having the high loan amounts also rejection is possible. Okay. Now see here, I want to get the loan amount of 1 crore. This is my loan amount requirement. Now the bank people asked me what is my salary. I told that 5 lakhs. Monthly salary is 5 lakhs. Now when I told the monthly salary is 5 lakhs and this one, they told that, sir, easily you can get the loan, sir. 1 crore easily you can get because your monthly salary on 5 lakhs is then easily you can get. But here, whatever I have told 5 lakhs, whether it is genuine or fake, I can say even monthly I will get 10 lakhs also now. Saying is very simple only now. I will tell 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, this one. Bank will believe. I told 10 lakhs means 10 lakhs, so I will give the loan. Since Sarkar has told 15 lakhs, so according to 15 lakhs, they will give the loan. No, right? So they are going to back and check. Okay. Now I will apply for 1 lakh loan by saying that 5 lakhs is the monthly salary. But in the back end check, they have observed that my salary is 5,000 only. Then what they'll do? They'll reject the loan. Same thing happens. Even 5,70,000 if you apply and if you say something also, if you are not a right person, simply they'll reject. So here, have you observed any importance? Their mean value, median value, okay, median value, maximum value, and average value. Majorly these one. Is there any difference? Have you observed, miss? According to me, I have not observed anything difference. So I'm not going to show this one. So based on the loan amount, whether the person will get the loan or not, miss? No, it is not dependent on the loan amount what you are applying. Okay, so there is no much importance for that. So when there is no much importance, I'm not going to consider and I'm not going to present this one also. So if, for example, my client has asked me the doubt while presentation, he has asked me the doubt. Hey, SRK, what about the loan amount? If higher the people they apply the loan amount, what happens, miss? Sir, then I will go if since it is not my the part of observation I have not presented na. If he asks me any question from that, sir, that is not an important point. So loan amount selecting giving the loan amount is not an important point. Salary is important. I will say like this in the presentation. Whichever I have not included in my presentation, everything is unimportant only for me. In the whatever the question the client asked me, sir, it is not an important one. I'll say like this simply. So if he asks first question also, I'll say unimportant, second question also unimportant, third question also unimportant. He'll ask 10 questions. 10 also I'll say, if I say unimportant, now he'll get that doubt. Hey, whatever I'm asking, you are saying unimportant, unimportant, unimportant. What is this, miss? Sir, if you want, you can see the analysis. I'll have the detailed analysis also with me now. 10 questions, instead of 10 questions, you ask 40 questions also. If it is unimportant, I have to say unimportant only, na? What I have to say? Suddenly important, huh? Is the point is clear? Right? Now, here the point is this. Next one is I'm going to apply between the loan amount term versus loan status, credit history versus loan status. Now, credit history is going to be the important point. How you can know means once you do the analysis, automatically you'll also understand. Similarly, income versus loan status. Like this, you are going to apply the bivariate analysis. Completed bivariate analysis with the loan status. Everyone understood or not? Bivariate. Now, if it is an important analysis, okay, sir, important. How you are going to present? For example, gender and loan status only important. You have observed as a important. Now, how you are going to present? Now, tell me what are the plots are available for two discrete variables? Open your notes in the table. You have shared me the assignment now. In the assignment, for two discrete variables, what is the plot name you have given? When two discrete variables are there, what is the plot? Hmm? Along with the two discretes with one continuous also should be there, right? Then it is stacked bar plot or unstacked bar plot. Only exclusively with the two discrete variables, is there any plot? No. So you are going to represent in a table. That is the reason in the fourth point of the data analytics steps, I told you that some of the answers will be in tables, some of the answers will be in the plots. Could you check once? Fourth point, point number 4, within the data analytics with in that point number 4, yesterday only. So some questions will give the table or value as the output. Some will give the plot as the output. In the step 4, I have told you. So when two discrete variables are applied without continuous, we will not have the any plot. In that case, the table only we have to show. Even in the Power BI also, we have to show the table only, and that table we call it as matrix. Even in the Power BI also, we have to do the same. Wherever it comes. Is the point is clear? When there is no possibility to represent by as a plot, we are going to represent by as a table as it is. That is the reason here I told you. Some of the questions will give the table as the output. Is the points are clear? In the starting initial classes, you have written the data analytics with Python. Could you open that? In the back page, I asked to write. I have shown you one PPT also. And from that PPT, you have written the steps. Could you open that? Everyone? In that, could you open to the page fourth point? Point number 4 within that. Not yesterday's steps. Earlier you have taken the steps. Could you open that? In that fourth one. What is fourth one? Have you written or not written? Guys, before yesterday, steps involved in the data analytics, this is yesterday in the notepad I have written. Before to that, few days, last 1 month itself, you have written one PPT. I have shown you one PPT and you have written the steps, right? Can you open that PPT and I mean that one? In the last page, I asked you to write that one. Yeah. So come to the step 2 first. Step 2. Open the step 2 and read the points in that. What is the first point? Collect and load the data. We have done the same. Next. We have done the same. Next. In that order, you please read one by one in the order. And have we done in the same order or not? Could you check? Just read yourself. Please read. Internally, you read and cross check whether we have done each and everything or not. And I asked you to make a list of column names and everything, right? After that, what is the next step? Apply the descriptive statistics will be there. After making the list of column names, what is the next one? apply the descriptive statistics. Right? Dot describe only there also. You have written in the dot describe, right? Next, what is the next step you have written? Observations only, na? Check and observe what are the missing values and all these things. Same data exploration we have done today or different? Next, third one, treatment. Come to the fourth one. In that only fourth one. Come to the fourth one. The data analysis. What you have written? What is the point? Now please read outside, everyone. Various questions and logics. And what are the things you have to use for that? Bottom you will write something. What is that? Multivariate analysis by using the pandas and seaborn. Right? Same thing now we are doing. So like that you have to use the single column for your analysis, a combination of multiple columns for your analysis. Bivariate. Which column will be important? That one. Now in the tips data set, for doing the bivariate analysis, which column you have to consider? In the tips data set, individual column, okay. When you have to do the bivariate analysis, which column in the tips data set? Total bill. Gender versus total bill, day versus total bill, time versus total bill, smoker versus total bill. That one only we have to apply there. So their total bill is the point. Here, which one is the one? Means loan status. With the loan status, we are going to compare with each of them, a combination. And we are going to apply the various things. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? Yes or no? Understood? Right? Like that, you are going to have the various pandas questions you have to write along with the which are the important observation. Then you have to convert to as a plot, and that plot you have to keep in the PPT. Now, everyone are going to do this one by tomorrow from here. What are the questions? Individually questions. You have to create all the questions. Individually, you have to create the which are the important points are there. You have to take the plots, and after taking the plots, each plot you have to keep that plot in the PPT, and you have to show me that PPT only. Your presentation is important. What you have done internally, client from the client point of view, client wants only the presentation, but your team lead or your project manager is there, na? He wants your complete analysis report. Is the point is clear, guys? Now, are you going to do this one by tomorrow? Is that possible? So tomorrow, you guys are going to complete this one, and you are going to share me to my mail. What you are going to share? Jupyter notebook along with the PPT. Two things I have to receive. Two things I want. One is Jupyter notebook. Your pandas and seaborn. From now, what are the visualizations you are applying? Everything. And for everything, what are the observation you have made? For example, from this, what you have observed? What you observed from this? Mays are more. That point you have to write in the markdown for me. You have to write that one in the markdown inside the Jupyter notebook here. For every cell, whatever you have observed, I want in the markdown. Every cell markdown is required. If you have not written the markdown, I will not consider that point. How many students? I mean, tomorrow I'm going to check. Okay. So from here, that is various questions you are going to apply now. Right here, first logic, your logic number 1. Just to give us a point as 1. Just you have to add here as a hash. Just keep the hash 1. This is your first logic. And what you have observed from the logic 1. Next, logic 2. What you have observed. Logic 3. Like that, just add the number here. That indicates logic or quotient. Okay. And in the observation. Like that, one, one observation. And now I'm going to see which student observations. A student who has more observations is first rank. 120 observations. Observations. Here, number of observations is counted. This. I have to Jupyter notebook along with the PPT. In the Jupyter notebook, what I required? Number of observations. The more the things you observe, how many things you have observed in this data I required. Right? Each and every observations. You have done 40, 50, 60, unlimited, no restriction. Your choice. What is the deadline? Some deadline has to be there now. Without deadline, even we can continue like that, like that, like that. Deadline is by tomorrow 7:30. Whoever has shared me before to the class 7:30, I'll consider those people, remaining people I will ignore. Before tomorrow 7:30, before to your class time. 24 hours of time I am giving here. Right? Done. PPT, yes, just try from your end first. Just something you try from your end so that I will add something from my end. So basically PPT is not the part of our course content, na? But we'll do that one. But what is presentation means, see, okay, let me show you in a simple way. Okay, here in the PPT, when I take the PPT, one slide. Okay, so this is the PPT. So let me remove this. These are not required for me. Empty slide. This is an empty slide. So in the empty slide, first I'm going to paste here the image. What are the plot is there? First I'll paste that one. After pasting that one, side here, I will take one box like this. This is called as text box. In the text box, what are the observation I have made from this plot? That observation I'll write here. And I'll show the plot and observation. Okay. This is a based on the size of the plot, you can modify this one. For example, you are going to keep one plot here, plot number 1. What are the plot you have kept, and side you are going to write the observation, and in the observation you are going to say like, for example, I'm going to say something like this. Okay, observations. Heading is observations. Okay. Now, first assume that I have kept here total 3 plots. Plot number 1 from here to here, from here to here, plot number 2. Okay, let's take up to here. This is plot 1, plot 2, plot 3. Total 3 plots I am having. Now 3 plots, overall 3 plots, I want to mention from these 3 points some observation. Individually plot you can say, or overall you can say. Here I'll write the heading as observation, and inside the observation I'll take the points as first point, second point, third point. I'll add the points like this: first point, second point, and third point. Just I'll add the points. So this is the one, and here I'll explain. Or second way is, here just this one you should not write in the paragraph. Remember, observation should be as a single line. One line point only should be there. 1 or 2 lines max. It should not be as a paragraph. One point. Observation, these are called as observation points. What you have observed. So observation points cannot be multiple lines. Observation point should be one line. One line, or if extends also maximum 2 lines. Each point should not cross more than 2 lines. right guys? So since just let us keep this PPT side, so no need to complete the PPT tomorrow, keep the PPT side, just complete the Jupyter notebook everyone, and share me the Jupyter notebook by tomorrow evening. This is okay now? I want the maximum number of observations in the Jupyter notebook only. Keep the PPT, ignore the PPT, because if you again focus on the PPT and again if you move that one, this one, it will take complete time in the PPT only. So rather than that, in the observations, tell me what is your count, how many observations you have made, all the important observations. For every question, observation will be there, but it may not be important. I want at the end all your list of important observations, what you want to tell me. These are my overall observations in this data set, sir. I want to present to you these observations. For every question, one observation also will be there. But that is, see, for example, in this class, how many has wear the specs today? How many are having the in the hand watch? In the within the watch also, how many has kept for left hand? How many has kept for the right hand? What I have to do with all these observations? Everything I'll observe now with my eyes. I am also seeing you now. What I have to do with this? Important observations which are helpful for the client. Now, which is helpful for me in the today's class? Tell me which points will be important, miss. How many students has understood clearly? How many students are going to do by tomorrow as per my things, what are I have explained today? This is going to be important for me. Whether the first bench, first student, this person is there, whether he has understood or not. This is important point or an important point. Whether he has wear today black shoes, yesterday has wear blue shoes, assume. That is important point or unimportant? What I have to do with that? What I will get with that? That is not related to me now. Sir, overall his personal appearance also important, no sir. A student cannot come with the night dress into the class, no sir. Miss, that is not relevant for me as a here. It is relevant for other purposes. Here it is not relevant. So here whatever the relevant points are there for this particular business problem, that important observations I want. Mention all the list of important observations and tell me last at the end overall. And this is only count. I want the count. Okay, this count only I'm going to see tomorrow how many students has done and how you have done, particularly as a data analyst. Let's see how you will think from your point of view, your way of thinking. Your way of thinking only will tell these observations. As I have given the hint now, univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, multivariate analysis. Now combine three columns and also observe. Along with the loan status, combine the gender with married. Three columns also you combine and observe. Sir, three columns how to combine? Think. You think. Without thinking, how I can say now only? You only think. Think and tell me whatever the things you can do in the tomorrow and share it to me. And this is only called as data analytics project. What we do in the company as a data analyst. Okay. This you have to do by tomorrow, guys. And I'm going to share you this data set now itself in your Google Drive. This data set and whatever I have completed till now. Everyone is clear? So here I'm adding the new folder called as data analytics with Python. Right? So with this, Python is completed. Tomorrow we will start with the Power BI. Power BI. So today's task number 1 is whatever in the class I have done, that one you are going to share. Second, I'll share one more assignment also. Again, you have to do. And Sunday, this Saturday, are you ready for the competition? Hackathon? No? Okay. Let's discuss, and we'll have the hackathon in the class. Hackathon means morning I will give one data set, by evening you have to submit. Prepare for the hackathon also. Be ready. Okay, next week we'll have that. Not this week, next week only. So this week you have to complete multiple. One, what is the first one? Loan data analysis and submit by tomorrow. What are the loan data analysis is there? The complete analysis on loan data. And when you are going to submit your Jupyter notebook, submit your Jupyter notebook by tomorrow. By tomorrow. Now, in this loan data analysis, this particular project, I have done some part, right? Data exploration, I only done. Data cleaning, I only done. Data analysis also, I only done. But not completely. By showing the univariate analysis, how you have to do, bivariate analysis, how you have to do. So, so almost most of the things I have explained. Now, I'm going to share you one more data set. Okay. For that data set, what you have to do? Completely by you only. Not even first step also I'll explain. That one also you only have to understand. I'll share you the data set, this one. When this is tomorrow, I'll share you. First you share me this answer. Tomorrow in the class, I'll share you. And I will give you again 1 day of time. Okay. By Sunday, you have to share me the solutions. Once you have shared me the solutions by Sunday, that assignment was completed. Now you choose any other data set, third data set, and you keep in the project, in the resume. Now 3 projects you are going to do finally. Same work 3 times you are going to do. But what is the difference means one data set, one logical thinking will be different. According to the business problem, you have to do the data cleaning. According to the business problem, you have to do the data analysis. So that is called as experience. Now you are going to gain the real experience. Now like that, how many number of projects you will do now? That much of experience you will gain. If you can do 20 projects also, well and good. 30 projects also, no restriction. The more number of projects you take, and if you think from the business point of view and how to develop this business, and for this what are the important observations, in this case how we have to treat the outliers and how we have to treat missing values in this example. Every case is not the same. In this example, how we have to treat, in this case for these 2 discrete variables, which type of plot I have to apply. And if you start thinking like that, and if you do the projects now, that is only your experience. The more the number of projects you do, the more the experience you are going to get. So tomorrow I'm going to share you the assignment, and the assignment will be given for you 2 days of time. And in the 2 days you have to share me entire Jupyter notebook along with the PPT this time. For tomorrow, no need of PPT. Only the analysis Jupyter notebook. Okay. Tomorrow in the class, I'll share you this assignment and 2 days. And after that, your own project. Third. So 3 projects with data analytics with Python is completed. Along with that, fourth one is hackathon. So 4. So 4 projects minimum experience you are going to get in the data analytics with Python. Within the Python only 4 projects you are going to do finally. Experience you are going to get. But in the resume, only 1 you have to write. Remaining 3 you should not write. 1 you have to write, which was selected by you. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? Let's continue in the tomorrow's class from here, and just give me 1 minute of time. Thank you so for your efforts, sir. Has given so much of confidence. Done. Done. Others, each and every student. Now, data analytics, did you review the yesterday's assignment? No, I will review everything on the Saturday, Sunday. Today, whatever you are going to share, tomorrow morning, by tomorrow 7:30 you are going to share, na? Everything I will review on the Saturday and Sunday. Each and everything. Whatever you have shared to me. Okay. These projects I'm going to upload now. Just give me 1 minute of time. Guys, for you, one favor also I'm going to do, because by tomorrow evening itself you have to share me now. So one thing I'm doing for you is directly I'm sharing you the loan data along with the Jupyter Notebook till now, whatever we have completed, as it is as a Jupyter Notebook I'm going to share. Don't focus on the cleaning part. Think of the logical questions only and how to make. Completed one, just go through once, but majorly focus on the logically how to create. So this is data analytics project. I'm just sharing the data set along with the directly IPNB file. Generally, I will not share the IPNB file. Since I have given you the less time tomorrow itself, you have to share it to me. For the first time, I'm sharing the IPNB file for the students. Generally, I will not share, as you know, in the drive. Okay, just I'm sharing you the directly this, and directly I have given the download option also for both of them. So Jupyter Notebook directly you can download, and from here you can continue. Is the points are clear, everyone? Yes. Please share to me by tomorrow. Done. If no questions, you can leave. Already uploaded data set along with the this. If you are having any question, what are the question it is related to the step, please ask in between any questions also. After submission, can you share the logical portion answer also, sir? Yes, absolutely, Naik. Right? Done. Swapna, you can take extra time and try to share at the earliest. I could not see the folder. Why? Just open the folder called as Python. Within the Python itself, you'll find the folder name is Python. In the Python, you'll see data analytics project with Python. Everything is Python only now. Yeah, got it right. Done. Thank you guys. Please take care and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Sure. Swapna, since this is for you America and now it is almost night for you. Okay, I can understand. And I can't ask you to work for the entire night and to share me. Okay, that is not correct also. Do at the earliest as per your convenience. Try to do at the earliest. Right? Done. 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 Still, anyone? Any questions? Whoever the students are having the questions, please ask. Thank you so much. Done. Add the maximum number of questions, guys. How many questions are possible? Please add. Add to the max.